Hey guys, listen, one of the most popular questions I'm asked on a day-to-day basis is, Trey, how do I do this? Trey, how do I do that? How do I promote this? How do I have this type of success from home? So I wanted to shoot this video very quickly to answer that question the correct way. And since I can't physically shake you or pinch you or do anything to get your attention, number one, because you're not physically here with me, and then number two, we might end up in a fight and both end up with a case. But listen, real talk, I do want to answer that question with a bit of urgency, because all jokes aside, the success of your marketing career or your ability to have any success while working from home is actually in jeopardy if you don't pay attention and hear what I'm saying right now. So here's the scoop. Here's the real answer to that question. I'm going to lean in closer so that you pay close attention to what I'm about to say. If you really want to know how to do something the right way, then pay more attention to why you're doing it even before you try to figure out how. Okay? I want to make sure you hear me. I want to pause and rewind that. I'm going to say it one more time. I'm going to say it for the ones in the back. That's what I would say if I was in church right now. So everybody hear what I'm saying. If you want to be successful, you need to make sure you learn to pay more attention to why you're doing something even before you try to figure out how to get it done. Now, what I mean by this is that you tend to have a lot more focus, which is actually what leads to your success, when you really understand why you're doing something in the first place. For example, a few years ago when I was just kind of doing this part-time, because I wasn't really in tune with why I was doing it, I did not give it my full commitment. But when I got burned out on my job, when I started getting frustrated there, when I started having bills mounting and situations coming into my life that demanded for me to either work an extra job, which was going to require another 8 to 10 to 12 hours of my time each day, or did I want to figure out why I wanted to do this from the comfort and safety of home? So it was situations like that that helped me understand why I wanted to do this in the first place. And when I really identified and keyed in on why I was doing it, I don't know how to describe it. I don't know how to explain it to you. All I can tell you is that when my focus changed, that's when the how began to show up. Because for me, God, and you got to excuse me right here because I am a spiritual person and I have to be real. I got to keep it real right here. God began to open up the right doors, connect me with the right people, and he began to show me the right way and how to put all the pieces together to do business the right way. So it was that divine guidance that began to show me and teach me and key me in on the how. But here it is, and this is what I'm trying to really get across to you today. It never happened until I properly identified and was honest enough with myself about why this was important to me in the first place. So listen, yes, it is important to know how to do something and how to do it the right way. It's important to know how this industry works. It's important to know how to make money from home. It's important to know how to market the right way. All of those things, they're very important and they are necessary components that you will need to know at some point on your journey. However, the point I want to make clear to you right now here on today is that before you can really understand and appreciate the how of a thing, it's absolutely necessary to first know why you want to do it in the first place. And let me tell you something else about that. Can't nobody tell you your why for you. And I did mean to say that double negative. I say double negatives when I'm trying to emphasize something. Can't nobody tell you what your why is but you. I can't tell you why you should do something. I can't tell you why you should commit, why it's important to you, why this is necessary in order for your life to change. Number one, because I don't actually really know you. I may know of you, we may interacted before, but I don't know your personal story. I don't know your journey. I don't know your individual needs, and I don't even know what you're being called to or where you're being led. But I do know that everybody has a journey and everybody has a story that needs to be known, but nobody can ever know your story if you don't understand why it should be told in the first place. Ooh, that's a word right there. So listen, make sure you ponder on this. Take a moment and jot down the reason why you want to be here, why you want to do this. Why do you really want to make a few extra dollars from home? What is it? What is the real motivating factor? Not what somebody else said, not what somebody else is doing. Why is this important to you? And I promise you, when you identify that why and you hold it in your heart and you let that be the reason why you're doing what you are doing, then you'll be able to appreciate the how of how to get it done, and that how and the right people, the right connections will show up and guide you into the right place, okay? So I hope this has been a help to you. I just wanted to be a little transparent and share with you a little bit more about what's going on and how to do it the right way. So I appreciate you being a part of this journey. If you really want to know some of the details and more information like this, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and make sure you end up on my email list. As a matter of fact, I'll put that link in the description below as well, because I want to make sure we're thinking right so that as we're building our business, as we're getting the right tools and the right connections are being made, now we have the right mentality about how to see it all the way through. And then more importantly, how to use what we've learned, what we now know to help somebody else. That's what it's about. Okay. All right. Thanks so much. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll talk to you on the next one. Bye for now.